Thanks for joining us on a picture-perfect Sunday night for some NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the 3 spot. And for the Lakers, Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. LeBron James out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Ayton in at the center position. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W, but we'll see.
Now, here's Williams. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Dort for 3. That one is off. Now Los Angeles with it. Smart outside. Pass to Doncic. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Holmgren. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Lakers ball.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end, and as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside, he has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. And how about the Thunder? Doris last season bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic achievement. And you think about the way this roster was built. Through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young, brilliant basketball coach, this team remains young, they're united, they're together, and it could be the first of many. I'll tell you, you know he's going to garner much defensive attention on the inside. Still, not easy to keep LeBron James from converting.
Now, here's Williams. It's Hartenstein, high post. Back to Holmgren, clock at 6. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Doncic, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Dort with it, picked up by Reeves. Dort, the pass to Holmgren. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Reeves. Doncic outside, puts up a 3, count it, and that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Wow, quick trigger from Luka, ready on the catch to release and fire.
Williams looking around. Hartenstein with a screen on Smart. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Up and over Doncic. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Ayton, the screen on Holmgren. And here's Doncic outside. And Los Angeles, another 3.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
So Mark Degno will call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
All Laker fans, time to cheer on your Lakers hype squad.
Lakers. Hayes comes in for DeAndre Ayton, and it's Kennard in for Reeves. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. The putback. It's good on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Now here's Doncic. 6 points for him.
Corralling defensive rebounds, such a critical aspect of your defense. Nice work.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Doncic. Smart passes to James. Kicks it out to Smart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kennard for 3. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Thunder trail by 7. When it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, B.A. This guy's 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness. Look out.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Luka Doncic has studied LeBron James' game for a long time, and now they're teammates. Luka said, "It's a dream come true. I always look up to him. I think we both make our teams better. Our IQ is very high. Just having two guys like that on the court helps the whole team out." Back to you.
Quite a tandem. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. To the inside. That one's good from James on the assist from Smart. James has got 9.
Yeah, the defense has got to push LeBron James out of position. If he's on the interior, guys, it's over.
Releases from 15. And, yep, a couple of bounces and it falls.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Smart looking around. And here's Doncic outside. Nails it from 3. 9 points in the game.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Floats one up. And SGA lays it in.
How about the touch on that shot? That is tougher than it looks, folks.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Los Angeles. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. They've got Cason Wallace. Isaiah Joe is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Williams. And it's Wiggins in at the power forward. The Lakers lead by 8. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, we saw a transformation with Luka over the summer as he committed himself to getting in the best shape of his life. And a much leaner Luka started showing up in late July, shortly after he recruited Marcus Smart to the Lakers. No doubt about it, guys. Luka has something to prove this season in a big way.
Making the commitment. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. From deep, Mitchell. And Reeves pulls it down. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Pass to Kennard. Hachimura against Wiggins. From deep, Reeves. Mitchell grabs a miss. Thunder trail by 11. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Wiggins with it. Hachimura covering. From deep, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Reeves has got 4 rebounds in the game. LaRavia outside. Back to Reeves. Kennard for 3. The shot, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Hachimura against Mitchell. Joe. Off target with the 3. The Lakers lead by 11. Back to LaRavia. Hachimura against Wiggins. Hachimura in the post. Pass to Kennard. That one goes in. Kennard's got his first basket of the night.
How about that? Luke Kennard looking very comfortable on the interior. That's a tremendous finish.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. In today's game, it seems like running a good offense can come down to getting favorable switches.
It does, B.A. You see so many of the great teams, those competing for championships. What is their primary goal on offense? Find the weakest target defensively and go at them.
Changes for Los Angeles. James is checked in for Hayes. Marcus Smart comes in for LaRavia. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Reeves. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Joe. And SGA subbed in for Mitchell. Here's Hartenstein. Holmgren outside. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Boy, that's an example of a player taking what the defense gives you, just doesn't work out in his favor, right? He misses the shot.
And it's Dort with the ball for Oklahoma City. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Hartenstein passes to Wallace. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander to stop the drought. The shot by Dort, no good. Los Angeles leading by 13. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Doncic passes to Kennard. Hachimura with a screen on SGA. Kennard can't get it to go.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Dort finds Holmgren. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Greg.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. Holmgren powers through traffic.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Now Doncic, 9 points in the game. No dice from the high post. On the wing, Wallace, guarded by Doncic. Holmgren, the pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Wallace. Dort for 3. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Here's Wallace. And the 3 off target.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And there's James from the arc. Wow! LeBron James with the range.
Just ridiculously long shot from LeBron. Defenses usually let him prove if he can make it from there.
To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Hartenstein's got his second bucket of the night. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. James outside. 11 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Doncic on the wing. Off the mark there with a three. And so we wrap up the first half. The Lakers on top. They lead by 12. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Coach J.J. Redick. What do your guys need to do to pull off this win?
Just continue to emphasize being organized, both offensively and defensively. When we've been in the half-court or in transition and we've been organized, we've done a really nice job. And overall, our guys fought.
I know you'll keep them organized. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. Marcus Smart out there with James. And it's Aiden in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for J.J. Redick getting going here in the second half. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Steps back and shoots. It doesn't go for him. Los Angeles leading by 12. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Doncic. The shot's good from SGA. SGA's got 6.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that 3-level scoring ability, that time working the mid-range.
To the middle. Here's Doncic. Luka with a good look inside.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Gilgeous-Alexander, screen on Reeves. The shot by Dort, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Reeves with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, here's Doncic. That shot is off. Thunder trail by 12. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Williams. And that one's good. Williams has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. James, that's good.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Coach Mark Dagnall talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it, and if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Brian?
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Los Angeles making a change here. Hayes is checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Back to Williams. Pass to Dort. Outside, Williams. Clock at 4. From deep, Holmgren. Bullseye! Chet hitting for 3.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Here's SGA, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles.
Let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
It's James on the wing. Kicks it out to Smart. Pass to Reeves. Hayes with a screen on Dort. And so the ball out of bounds. Smart touched it last.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Hachimura's checked in for Smart, and it's Kennard in for Reeves. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Wallace is checked in. Thunder trail by 10. Williams with it. 6 points for him. Pass to Holmgren. The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Dort, a screen on Hachimura. Williams from long range. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've led by as many as 14. Kennard finds James. A minute 37 left in the third. Tries from 6 feet. Nice work inside from James.
The offensive arsenal of LeBron James is tremendous. The ability to hurt defenses in so many ways is something else.
Dort outside. Pass to Williams. The 3 from Holmgren. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Oh, 2 vicious points from the King.
LeBron James goes high in the air and absolutely no doubt about how that's going to end.
So Mark Dagnall will call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. checked in for the Lakers. Austin Reeves comes in for Luka Doncic. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Joe's checked in for Dort. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Jalen Williams. .56 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Williams. Here's Wallace. From outside, off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And here's Kennard. On the wing, Hachimura. 6 on the shot clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hachimura's got his second basket of the night.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Outside, SGA. Wiggins for 3. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's Los Angeles up by 16. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And Oklahoma City, looking at who they've got, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Cason Wallace. And it's Williams in at the center position. SGA passes to Wallace. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. 3-pointer, no good.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
And here's Reeves outside. Drops in the 3. And the Lakers lead by 19.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now here's Kennard. There's the double team with Wiggins. Here's Laravia. No good on the triple. Thunder trail by 19. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Boy, the rise and fire off the bounce by Gilgeous-Alexander. With that length and release point, good luck guarding it.
Kennard for 3. Wallace pulls it in. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Los Angeles leading by 17. Here's Reeves. Yep, that one goes. Reeves has got 5 points in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Wallace. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Wallace has got his first 3 points of the game. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
Somebody doesn't have rhythm. You're on the screen. You're right back on the screen.
changes for Los Angeles. Kleba, he's checked in for Hayes. James comes in for Laravia. And Doncic has subbed in for Reeves. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Williams is checked in for Wallace. And it's Dort in for Joe. Doncic finds James. And here's Kleba. James outside. From deep, here's Doncic. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Dort. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Dort's got his first bucket in this one.
Lou Dort has got a tremendous frame with unbelievable strength. He can take some contact now.
Kleba passes to Doncic. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for OKC. They trail by 14. And Hartenstein slams it in.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
Now here's Doncic. The 9-foot shot. That one's in there.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Williams in the post. Defended by Kennard. The triple drops.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Los Angeles. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Kleba. Marcus Smart comes in for Hachimura. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Kennard. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Doncic. James fires. Oh, the long ball, no good. SGA with it, picked up by James. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish.
Here's Dort, beyond the arc. Rebounded by Doncic.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
And he slams it down.
Yeah, there is an art to working for the best shot available, and that right there is it.
Thunder trail by 11. Left side, SGA. Taking it inside, SGA.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Here's Reeves. Now James. 6 to shoot. In the corner, Smart. Tries rises up. Oh, he can't hit it. On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on a 16-6 run. Now Holmgren from downtown. Reeves there for the rebound. Here's Hayden. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Lakers.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for LeBron James.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it misses.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
LeBron, that was an impressive win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
It's a really good team that we're playing. They're very resilient, just like us. They play together, they play hard, they play tough, so we had to bring that fight tonight.
You brought it. It paid off. Congrats.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Luka Doncic.
The Grizzlies win the tip. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. We've got Wells, Zach Edey out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's John Morant, and it's Coward in at shooting guard.
Well, the defense is going to give Morant that shot. They're trying as hard as they can to defend the rim. That opens up the mid-range jumper.
Now here's LeBron, the three from Bosch. Edey with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Morant to the middle. And the dunk by Edey.
Well, Morant just puts so much pressure on the defense to make a choice on that pick and roll.
Wade passes to Chalmers. And now just over a minute played here in the first. It's LeBron with the drive.
And Bosch, so tough to stop when he gets that kind of position down low, forcing the need to foul.
First trip to the line for him here. And that one falls for Bosch. So he makes one of two as the second one misses. Now Wells. Pass to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Three-pointers off the mark. And here's Miami. It's a three-point game. Chalmers surveying the D. Now here's James. By Wells. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Chalmers.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Here's Aldama. Back to Morant. Rebounded by Chalmers. On offense, here are the Heat. The drive by James. That gives them the lead.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Aldama from downtown. LeBron grabs the miss. Now here's Bosch. Wade, bounce pass. Here's Chalmers. Outside, James. 5 to shoot. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Pass to Wells. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from James. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey guys, the Grizzlies last season retired the jersey number of the grind father, defensive ace Tony Allen, the player who coined the grit and grind motto that came to define the franchise in the 2010s. Allen was a perennial all-defense selection in Memphis, and his hard-nosed play set the tone. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And he gets it to go.
Well, that's Morant, always applying the pressure.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Chris Anderson is checked in for Miami. Allen comes in for Mario Chalmers. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Anderson passes to Wade. Now Haslam. Shot clock at 6. Takes a shot at the elbow. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Now here's Wells. Still yet to score. Edie with a screen on Haslam. Aldama can't hit.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Wade finds James. It's stolen by Aldama. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And he makes good on the layup. Morant's got 6 points.
Well, he is such a blur in transition. Morant goes from 0 to 60 faster than a sports car.
James outside. Haslam a screen. To the paint. And the jam by Udonis Haslam.
The playmaking ability of James, his level of creativity in the pick and roll is simply phenomenal.
Pass to Wells. Inside, here's Edie. Memphis moving it around. Morant with a wide open look. It's good. This game is all even. 9 points in the game so far.
Wow, when Morant is hitting the three, he becomes basically unguardable.
Near the three-point line, it's Wade. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Pass to Coward. Back to Morant. Down low. Here's Edie. Banked in off the glass. Edie's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
Puts it up from 17, and it's Miami with another.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Miami Heat. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Heat.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. We've got Ty Jerome. Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Spencer in at the two-guard spot. Now here's Jackson to the inside. Clark. Bank shot. No good.
Well, he was in attack mode, but it's hard to score with a man in your shirt.
Nobody near Allen. That three off the mark.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Jackson. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Pass to Bosch. Here's Allen. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Allen's got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat. And Jerome has got the ball here for Memphis. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. changes. Wade comes in for Miller, and it's Chalmers in for Chris Anderson. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Pass to Prosper. Over Bosch. And the basket by Prosper. Prosper's got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Wade left side. The 19-footer is on the money. Wade's got the lead back up to 5 now for the Heat.
And Wade's shot selection really impresses me. Understands his strengths and recognizes when to take that jumper.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And yes, it's good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Chalmers against Morant. To the paint. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Miami making a change here. James is checked in. Santi Aldama's checked in for Memphis. The Heat leading by 7. James left side. Ja Morant with the rebound.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's Coward. He has yet to score. And again, Memphis no good. Chalmers outside. And here's LeBron outside. And it's Coward with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
In the center of things, Morant.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Chalmers best to LeBron. And the dunk by James.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Wells. Outside Jackson. Morant right side. Over Chalmers. And it's Morant missing. Miami leading by 7. LeBron outside. Back to Wade. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Ja Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off of it, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up, playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high level when there was no cameras around. Guys, back to you.
He's got that alpha mentality. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Pass to Wells. Here's Coward. Here's Aldama. Here's Edey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Edey's got 6 points.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
James in the post. Covered by Wells. James absolutely owning the inside.
Oh, big night for LeBron. I mean, what's new?
Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Into the lane. And the basket by Chalmers. Chalmers has got the lead up to 7 now for the Heat.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Morant against Chalmers. Morant pulleys his way inside.
Yeah, so tough to knock Morant off balance, and he's so talented at keeping his focus on the basket.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. And James throws it down.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Morant with it. 13 points in the game. Here's Aldama. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Heat leading by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
So it's Miami now, leading by 5. They've got Dwayne Wade. Haslam's out there with LeBron James. Then there's Chris Bosh. And it's Chalmers in at the 1. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Now here's Wells. Aldama. Good. Nice job down low. Aldama's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Grizzlies. Pass to LeBron. And they double up James. And the wide open shot from Chalmers. And the 3 off target. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant outside. Over to the left wing. Here's Coward. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Morant. And another basket for Memphis.
Well, this is one of those nights where Morant just decided to take over.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Pass to Wade. The Heat need to get a shot off. Chalmers' shot is no good. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Miami. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Morant against Chalmers. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, and Morant just makes it look so easy pulling off a move like that. Unreal.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
And representing courtside for your Heat High Squad, make some noise!
Chalmers dishes the box. Now here's Wade. He has 6. Pass to Haslam. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Heat have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Hazel. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Memphis trailing here. Pass to Wells. Back to Morant. Edey with a screen on Chalmers. The 3 from Morant. Morant's gone just 1 of 4 from deep. Bosh looking around. He's looking for LeBron and finds it. Wade outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Chalmers for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. And here's Morant. He's got 17. A 3 ball. And it's Haslam with the rebound. Morant's gone 1 of 5 from 3-point territory. Wade on the attack. That one off the back iron and out. And so here's Memphis. Inside. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Allen's checked in for Mario Chalmers. And Memphis also making a switch. Jerome is checked in. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. LeBron passes the ball. It's good. And the Heat lead by 3.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Aldama with the ball. He's guarded by Haslam, and he comes up with the deuce. Edey's got 10 points in the game.
Well, look, Aldama is a very good passer out of the front court.
To the middle, here's Bosch, and Chris Bosch with the slam.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Pass to Coward. For the tie. The offensive rebound. Up top, Edey. Wade is covering. And here is Wells. And stolen by James. Here's Allen. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. 7 points in the game.
And James has always loved sharing the rock as well as making his teammates better.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Different look for Miami. Shane Battier is checked in for Haslam, and Mike Miller subbed in for Dwayne Wade. Memphis also making some changes. Prosper's checked in, and it's Jackson in for Wells. Here's Prosper. Here's the screen. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And Bosch can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
Here's Jerome. Scoreless thus far. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now, here is Battier. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. 30 seconds left in the third. Now, Jerome. Jackson setting the pick here for Jerome. And Edey has it in the corner. Clock at 4, and stolen by James. Miller with a wide open look. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Miller's got the lead up to 8 now for Miami. It's tipped. And so it's Miami in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. So, on the floor for Memphis, G.G. Jackson is out there with Clark. Then it's Morant. Then there's Ty Jerome. And it's Prosper in at the 5. Now, here's Wade. Chalmers outside. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Morant against Anderson. Morant left side. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Chris Anderson.
Yeah, Morant is just a force of nature. Exceedingly difficult to guard him without fouling.
That's good from Morant.
One of the most explosive players to have ever entered this league. Morant shows out every night.
He's off on the second. The Heat leading by 7. Allen left side. And the shot goes down.
Has the pure athleticism. Allen gets it done inside.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Clark slams it in.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession. Well, you want to shoot a high percentage from the floor? That's where you go with the ball.
Morant scanning the floor. Over to the wing. Pass to Jerome. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist by Allen.
Slick with the rock. Wade making move.
Timeout called by Coach Isola. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Some changes here for the Heat. Chris Bosh is checked in for Anderson. Haslam comes in for Shane Battier. And it's LeBron in for Dwayne Wade. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Memphis' head coach had some words for his team over the break. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Now here's Morant. Edey finds Morant over Chalmers. And another miss by Memphis.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Chalmers passed to James and finished off by LeBron.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive. Ah, it's good! Well, Aldama's size makes attacking from right under the hoop an easy option.
The Heat leading by 13. Outside, James. Too much strength. LeBron powering his way inside.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Here's Coward. It's good.
Wow, you don't see that kind of quickness from Aldama all that often.
And here are the Heat now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Wade's checked in for Miami.
Now in the game, number 3, Dwayne Wade.
Chalmers outside. Wade, right side. 4 on the clock. James outside. James buries the 3.
Showing some range. LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Down by 15. Now Edey. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Now here's Wade. Holy cow! What a bailout!
Yeah, they can count this one in the win column. It has been a tremendous effort.
Yeah, look, sometimes you just break your opponent's spirit, and I think this has been one of those times.
Here's Aldama. No good from 3. Wade with it. Bosh, that's the big 4-way. There's the drive. Got it to go off the glass.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Here's Coward. That one is off. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Edey rips down the rebound. Now here's Morant. And So Miami takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, LeBron James.